Just pop this out. And I think we finally have some silver right here. Large cent. Looks like it's probably going to be a braided hair. 1964 out of Philly. Alright. Another one. That's cool. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio, and we're back for episode 49 of the Penny Hunt and Fill series. It's been a minute since we have filmed one of these, but I am ready to roll. Got a fresh box in front of us. I picked up on 3/3/23, and it was packed on December 21st, 2022. Let's go ahead and pop this open. And we got a pretty nice looking mix. I see some old, I see some new, and in between. So let's go ahead, get into this one, and see what we can find. We're looking for the same as usual. Obviously wheat scents, foreigns, errors, varieties, Indian head scents, or anything else cool we can find. See ya pretty quick with a first find, hopefully. Roll 16, and finally a wheat penny right here. Don't look like it's in terrible shape, and it will be a 1955 out of Denver. Same roll, and look what was at the end. We got about 5 pennies left. We got a 1926 out of Philly. Love to see a 20s. We'll take that. Roll 19, and wheat cent number 3. A 40s model this time, 1947 out of Denver. Roll 20. Just laid this one out, and right there is wheat penny number 4. And we're going to have a 1942 out of Denver. We'll take that. Very nice. Roll 29. Just laid this one out, and right back here I see a little wheat ear peeking out. And we will have a 1951 out of Denver. Same roll, and that's what I just uncovered. 1937 Philly, me wheat cent number 6. I will take that for sure. Very nice. Roll 32, and we're going to have wheat penny number 7. And it is going to be another 1952D. I think we already have one, but I will still take it. Roll 38, and it'll be wheat penny number 8, and it's going to be a 1944 out of Denver. Roll 42, and we're going to have wheat penny number 9 right here. It's going to be a 1958 out of Denver. Roll 43, and here's something I haven't seen before. At least not in a box of pennies. It'll be an Arabic coin. Cannot tell which country it's from. I'll try to look it up real quick, see if I can figure it out. First time finding one. Give me just a minute. Alright, I did figure it out. It is from Oman, and it is a 5 basis, I believe is what it's called. So, first time find for me. Pretty cool. I'll take it. Love finding the foreigns. Roll 48. We just popped out wheat cent number 10. I seen the wheat ears peeking out. And that is going to be a 1952 out of Denver. Roll 50. And we're going to have wheat penny number 11 right there. Pretty decent looking reverse. And we're going to have a 1944 Philly. Alright, that's it. Box 1 is hunted. We did end up with 11 wheat cents. Only got a couple of possible upgraders. Not a lot of great looking coins in that box. We did get our foreign. We got 5 Canadians. We got 1 each of a couple of the 2009 Lincoln designs. And that is about it. We're going to go ahead, grab another box, and get into that. See if we can add some more upgraders and wheat cents to the board. Be back in just a minute. All right, we are back. Here is box number 2. Pick this one up, 3/13/23. It's been sitting here a while. Let's go ahead and pop this open. I know I checked it when I picked it up to make sure it was circulated, and it definitely is. So, let's go ahead, get into it, and see if we have any goodies. Roll number 2, and we have got a 1942, I believe that is. Date's a little bit wore. Yes, it is. 42S. Very nice. We will take that. Love a S mint mark. Might need that one. Maybe. We'll see. Roll number 3. And another wheat cent popped out. Just flatten this roll out. And there it is right there. Got another one. Pretty decent looking reverse. Wow, 1939 in pretty decent shape. I will take that one for sure. Very nice. That could be an upgrader. Roll number 6, and we have got wheat cent number 3 right down here peeking out. Not a bad looking reverse on that one either. And that's going to be a 41 Philly. We will check this for all the available DDO options. We're looking at the motto. We're going to look at the date. And we're going to look at Liberty. And they're all looking pretty good to me. So, we'll take it. Wheat cent number 3, box 2. Roll 20. Finally going to have another wheat cent. We hit 3 in the first 4 rolls, and then it has been quiet till now. And we're going to have a 1956 out of Denver. Roll 38. We're finally going to have wheat cent number 4. It has been tough here these last 20 or so rolls. 1955 out of Philly. Roll 42. And finally, wheat penny number 5. Maybe things are going to pick up. 1951 out of Denver. Roll 49. Wheat penny number 6. They're sticking out right here. And pretty decent looking reverse. It'll be a 1944 out of Denver. Alright, we are back. Box 2 is finished. And there are our finds. We ended up with 6 pretty nice cents. It could be upgraders or additions possibly. And here across the top is our 19 wheat cents we got between the 2 boxes. Oldest being a 1926 Philly. I was thinking of the 39. Did pick up a few 2009 pennies. Probably none that I will keep, but I did pull them aside. And we ended up with 9 Canadians. So we're going to go ahead get into our Lincoln Cent albums. We got 204 or 265 found so far. That leaves us with 61 that we're still looking for. And finally, I just got them in the mail. We're going to go ahead and add a Canadian small cent albums to the hunt. I have the 1920 through 1988 as well as the 89 through 2012. So I have 9 Canadians. We're going to go ahead start filling those albums too, see how we do. Be back in just a minute with Canadian album number 1. Alright, back with the first Canadian penny album, 1920 through 1988. We're going to have 5 editions right off the bat here, so that's pretty cool. We're going to add a 1974. We're going to add a 1980. We will add a 1982. We're going to add the 1985. This one will be the blunt 5 instead of the pointed 5. And 1987. We will add one of those. I'll show you real quick here. I got a site pulled up. I will show you the difference between the blunt 5 and pointed 5. So right here, this is the blunt. So the 5 is squared off on this one. And then if you go down here to the blunt or the pointed 5, you can see that you have a point on it right here. It comes out on an angle to a point. So that is the difference on your 85 pointed versus blunt. There it is. All right, very cool to add 5. Be back with Canadian album number 2, and then we will get into the Lincoln albums. Alright, Canadian album number 2. We're going to be 1989 through 2012. We'll have 4 more editions, which is awesome. We're going to have a 1989. We're going to have a 1999. We'll also have a 1997 down here, as well as a 2004. It is not the P. There's also a 2004 P option. This is the regular 2004. So, 4 more added to that one already. That's pretty cool. I'll get this aside, and then we'll get into the Lincoln Cents. Alright, we are back. It's actually the second album. We had nothing for the first album, but our second album here, 1941 through 1974S. We will have an edition. Got this 42S that we found early on in the first box. I believe it was, and we have a spot for that one right there. So there's an edition. Be back with the third and final album in just a second. Alright, we are back. And we have 9 spots we filled in the Canadian albums. That is 9 of 114 spots. Not too bad for just kicking off that album. And we did add 1 to the Lincoln Cents album. Now we're at 205 of 265. 60 spots to go. Hopefully we'll be back soon with another hunt. Looking forward to it and hoping we can fill a spot. Give me just a second. Let me grab the treasure chest. We need to add some goodies. Be back in just a minute. Alright, we are back. Treasure chest in front of us. Got the 1 roll at a time. Nice fresh mat there for somebody to win coming up here in about a month. But I grabbed a couple of nice looking wheat cents on one of my BU rolls. I have a 1957. And we have a 1958. Little toning starting. Beautiful. A reverse on it. So there you go, a couple of nice wheat cents since we did a penny hunt added to the chest. Appreciate everybody coming along. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you on the next hunt.